time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Air Force Falcons, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. The Falcons offense comes on the field first today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence from an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
Here's the handoff. He finds some space. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, good, tough running here by Air Force to be able to pick up the first down. It's a lot tougher to move the ball down the field when you don't have that passing game. But Air Force always shows the ability to be able to execute and pick up big yards.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today. Get some space around the 30. Touchdown, Air Force, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's 7-0 after the BAT.
That makes the score Air Force 7, TCU 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The TCU Horned Frogs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. They stop him, but it's a first down. That's good timing. The receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback at that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Ball handed to the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Caught for the completion. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, I know just like me, you're a big fan of the armed services and what they do, not just for our country, but what they do on Saturday afternoons, the style of football that they play. I would argue that Air Force's quarterback going back decades to the Fisher-DeBerry era, they run the option as well as anybody. We're seeing that here today.
They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Falcons starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Falcons looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he's got it! Touchdown, Falcons!
Well, the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Kirk Air Force has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The pass rush closing in. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Throws it deep downfield to the left. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Air Force.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call. And the Horned Frogs will have to punt this one away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Falcons offense is on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Hit the wrong fucking button. That's my fault. Dang it.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Catch made over the middle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They'll try the option play here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second goal, and now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, TCU.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they get set now to try the PAT. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He fires downfield. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Big throw caught on the left side.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. We got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And they pick up the first on the ground. To the 45. Finds room at the 30. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Falcons.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Handoff from the shotgun. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball.
Hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. The shotgun run call. Great cut there. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Falcons looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. He'll throw it now. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Running play called on 3rd and short. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Falcons with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense brings him down. No huddle now for the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The Falcons will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. It's a short completion of the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
QB keeps it himself.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Horned Frogs are on the move here.
221 wing, 221 wing.
And here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And the Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Horned Frogs line up with a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And then they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Man, that is impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big gain.
As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And there's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
I love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
Tight end makes the grab. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. 1st and goal for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
On the run here, lets it go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
We're going to throw on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Air Force. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made on the right side.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And it works. The first down to the 35. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Pena. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. Well, Kirk, Air Force has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive with the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. The Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air.
Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the Falcons will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Well, there's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Great cut. They whiffed. Refusing to be stopped on this play. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff.
He's picked for a third time tonight. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Falcons come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Grinding away with their running game. It's as the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Third down coming up after that running play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bye.